Have you been given some bad accounting advice before, or are you just looking out for what not to listen to? My name is Jack Revis and welcome back to our channel, where today I'm talking about something that actually makes me twitch a bit. The worst accounting advice I've ever heard. These are real gems I've come across from clients, forums, and even other so-called professionals. If you're self-employed, a small business owner, or just trying to get your finances in order, please don't fall for this stuff. Let's get into it. You don't need to keep receipts. HMRC never checks. Ah yes, the classic. Just claim the expense, no proof needed, right? Wrong. HMRC can go back up to 6 years and ask for evidence of your income and expenses. If you can't prove it, it doesn't count. That little cost of coffee you claimed said was a client meeting? Without proof, it's just a latte. Use apps like Dext, Apron, or even shove them in Google Drive. Just keep the records. It's not worth the penalty or the stress. If you're paid in cash, it doesn't count as income. Now this one is, I actually have no words. It's just wrong. Cash income is still income, and not declaring it is quite literally tax evasion. And guess what? HMRC is cracking down on undeclared earnings across hospitality, trades, and even side hustles. Whether it's paid by Bax, PayPal, or £20 notes, it must be declared. You can claim your whole rent if you work from home. If you've ever said, I use my laptop in the lounge, so I'll just claim the full rent, I'm gonna stop you right there. If you're working from home, you can claim a proportion of your rent, utilities, broadband, etc. But it has to be based on actual business use. Either use the simplified flat rate expense of £312 a year from HMRC, or calculate it properly based on the number of rooms and time used for business. Don't get greedy, it's not worth triggering an investigation. Put everything through the business, it's all tax deductible. This one's for the people treating their business account like a magic tax-free debit card. Oh, you bought a designer handbag for meetings. Claimed your Ibiza trip as a business development retreat. Bought a PlayStation for research? Nope, HMRC says expenses must be wholly and exclusively for the business. If you get any personal benefit from it, it's either not allowed or only partially claimable. Stick to the real stuff. Software, tools, travel directly linked to your work, not your summer holiday. You don't need to file a tax return if your business didn't make a profit. Sounds logical, right? You didn't make any money this year, so you figure, why bother filing? Nope. If you're registered for self-assessment and HMRC is expecting a return, you have to file it. Profit or loss, they want to see the numbers. And actually, filing a return with a loss can help you. Those losses can often be carried forward to reduce future tax bills. But skip the return and you'll land a £100 penalty just for missing the deadline. The bottom line is, file it, even if it's just to say, I made nothing. If you use your car for business, claim all your car expenses. Unless you literally only drive for business, that's not how this works. Using your car for business doesn't mean you get to write off every last MOT, insurance payment, and tank of fuel. You can only claim the business use portion. Either use HMRC's mileage allowance or work out the actual business percentage of your car's running costs based on mileage records. And no, the school run, grocery trip, or pop into B&Q don't count, even if you took a work call on the way. You don't need an accountant if you use accounting software. Ah yes, the QuickBooks myth. I've got QuickBooks, so I don't need an accountant anymore. Look, I love accounting software. It makes things quicker, neater, and helps you stay organized. But software can't give you advice. It won't warn you about tax planning or remind you when your company should register for that, or help you decide on salary versus dividends. Software handles the data. Accountants help you use it correctly. So there you go, some of the worst accounting advice I've ever heard. Hopefully you haven't followed any of these. And if you have, hey, now's the time to fix it. Let me know in the comments, have you heard any dodgy accounting advice? Because I'd love to hear the worst one. And if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more. I'll see you next time.